Hey, welcome to the Light Tackle Angler Fishing Report. I'm Captain John Fulweiler, Captain David King.
How you doing, John?
How you doing?
Tell me a little bit about these shoes.
Glagla is sponsoring this Light Tackle Angler Fishing Report. They're the best wading, boating, running shoes you can find. So how about if you tell us a little bit about offshore Fort Pierce?
Offshore Fort Pierce, we've been doing really good on the cobia, chasing those manta rays around. It's been excellent.
Nice.
It's been 40 to 45 feet. Most people have been throwing the jigs, but the jigs have been the best for the cobia. You know, 40 to 45 feet, a lot of keeper size. They've been coming by for about 4 days this week. Also, kingfish activity's been great. 50 to 100 feet, and a handful of dolphins showing up.
Nice, finally.
That east wind brought some weed lines in, so we were able to catch some dolphin this week. The other thing that's been pretty good is the bottom fishing is now the water's warming up.
Nice.
It's still a little bit dirty, but the bottom actually has been pretty good. So that's kind of the best reports off Fort Pierce right now.
Good, that's a good. How about those rays? How did they look with all those jigs on them?
Some of them had 4 or 5 of the jigs hanging on the wings. They've been hit so many times coming up and down the coast. It's crazy. So, how is it inshore? Inshore
of Fort Pierce has been really good. I got to go a couple times this week. The trout fishing has been fantastic. A lot of times they've been in nests. I don't know why. At this time of year, you're usually really spread out, but the fish have been really concentrated, like in certain areas. So we caught some snooks, some redfish, ladies, and some barracudas up on the flats, and not much on top water. I don't know why.
With all that mullet, you would think they were. But
you'd think they'd be looking up all the time. So the water quality is still very poor, very brown, a lot of fresh water. So maybe the fish have pushed just a little bit deeper. Maybe there's more salt down there. How about off of Stewart?
Off of Stewart, we're hearing a little bit about yellowtail actions picking up a little bit. So they're catching yellowtails on the bar. You know, a handful of grouper, still getting a few cobia down there, just like we were off Fort Pierce. Kingfishing's been real good in 70 feet. On the 70-foot bar. Lots of live bait on some of the artificial reefs, so we're starting to see a lot. There's been going to Push Button Hill, tons of bonitas starting to show up in that area. A few dolphin coming in because we had east wind. We got a little bit of a weed line pushing in, so there was a few dolphin pickup. Also over the weekend, between Fort Pierce and Stewart down south, there was quite some wahoo caught, not big ones, in the 30 to 35 pound range, and they were mostly on the high-speed lures. So that has been the mainstay off of Stewart.
Inshore Stewart, there's been a lot of tarpon, especially in the inlets and up towards the North Fork. Even though the salinity is very, very poor, they've been there really strong. Hopefully they'll quit dumping all this darn fresh water and maybe save it for a non-rainy day instead of for a rainy day. There's been really good snook fishing off of Sailfish Flats and in the inlet. We're filming from the Florida Sportsman Show today, so there's been kind of a lot of weird noises and a lot of stuff that's going on. So how about if they wanted to send you a report? What's your number?
Yeah, call me at 772-979-6068, or if you're in Fort Pierce, stop by the Subway shop.
$5 foot long.
Right by the Coast Guard station. Give us a report. We got some reports that just came in from people on the corners. We'll add to next week's charter.
Yeah, good. And Light Tackle Angler, come and visit us there. Get some good stories, get some fishing reports, and grab you some of these Glagla shoes. You're going to be seeing this on our website. They're great shoes. We wear them all the time now out in the boat, and I even wear them when I go to work. So I guess that's about it.
Good. Appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us on the Light Tackle Angler Fishing Report. We'll see you again next week.